Welcome to our channel. Today, I will share you how can air travel produce fewer greenhouse gas emissions. Air travel has become an essential part of modern life, connecting people and businesses across the globe. However, the aviation industry is a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, which drive climate change and threaten the planet's health. As demand for flights continues to grow, so does the urgency to address the environmental impact of flying. Finding sustainable solutions for aviation is crucial not only to reduce emissions, but also to ensure the industry's long-term viability. The challenge lies in balancing the benefits of global connectivity with the responsibility to protect our environment. Innovative approaches and coordinated efforts are needed to make air travel cleaner and more sustainable for future generations. The aviation industry has made a significant commitment to achieving net zero carbon emissions by the year 2050. Central to this effort is the International Air Transport Association, or IATA, which represents airlines worldwide. In October 2021, IATA announced its pledge to reach net zero emissions, aligning the industry's goals with the Paris Agreement's objective of limiting global temperature rise. This commitment requires coordinated action across airlines, airports, manufacturers, and governments. IATA has developed detailed roadmaps outlining the steps needed to reduce emissions, including improvements in technology, operations, and the adoption of sustainable fuels. By working together, the industry aims to transform air travel into a more sustainable mode of transportation for the future. Reducing aviation emissions requires a combination of targeted strategies. One approach is to lower air travel demand by encouraging alternatives such as high-speed rail or virtual meetings, which can help decrease the number of flights. Improving aircraft energy efficiency is another critical step, achieved through advances in aerodynamics, lighter materials, and more efficient engines. Offsetting carbon emissions involves investing in projects that remove or reduce greenhouse gases elsewhere, such as reforestation or renewable energy initiatives. Finally, adopting alternative fuels, like sustainable aviation fuel or exploring hydrogen-powered aircraft, can significantly cut emissions, as these options produce fewer or no greenhouse gases during use. Together, these strategies form a comprehensive path toward a more sustainable future for air travel. The International Air Transport Association, or IATA, has developed comprehensive net zero roadmaps to guide the aviation industry toward achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. These roadmaps are significant because they provide a clear framework for coordinated action across the entire sector. Key strategies include advancing aircraft technology to improve fuel efficiency, investing in new energy infrastructure to support sustainable aviation fuels, and optimizing operational practices to minimize emissions. Financial investment is also essential, ensuring that airlines and manufacturers have the resources needed to implement these changes. Additionally, supportive policies and regulations are crucial to drive innovation and create incentives for greener practices. Together, these actions form a holistic approach addressing the complex challenges of decarbonizing air travel while aligning with global climate goals. Recent years have seen notable progress in the production of sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF. In June 2025, industry projections indicated that SAF output would double to 2 million tons, accounting for about 0.7% of airlines' total fuel consumption. Despite this growth, experts emphasize that production must accelerate even more rapidly to meet ambitious net zero targets by 2050. Technological breakthroughs, such as those announced by Aviation and Zero, are helping to make SAF production more scalable and cost-effective. However, reducing the cost of SAF remains a significant challenge, as widespread adoption depends on making these fuels accessible to airlines worldwide. Continued innovation and investment will be crucial for SAF to play a central role in decarbonizing the aviation industry. Recent breakthroughs in sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF, technology are reshaping the future of air travel. Companies like Aviation and Zero have made significant strides in developing new methods for producing SAF, focusing on both scalability and cost reduction. These advancements have been bolstered by support from initiatives such as the UK SAF Clearinghouse, which provides resources and validation for innovative fuel technologies. By improving production processes and increasing efficiency, these efforts are making it more feasible for airlines to adopt SAF on a larger scale. As a result, sustainable fuels are becoming more accessible and affordable, helping the aviation industry move closer to its net zero emissions goals. These developments mark an important step toward reducing the environmental impact of flying. Recent advancements in aircraft design are playing a crucial role in reducing greenhouse gas emissions from air travel. Companies like FlexJet are leading the way by investing in ultra-efficient jets developed by Otto Aerospace. These next-generation aircraft utilize advanced aerodynamics and lightweight carbon fiber composites, which help minimize fuel consumption and lower emissions. The improved design allows for smoother airflow and greater structural strength, resulting in more efficient flights. Such innovations demonstrate how cutting-edge engineering and materials science are essential to making aviation more sustainable. As these technologies become more widely adopted, they offer promising solutions for the industry's journey toward net zero emissions. Developing alternative propulsion systems for aviation presents significant challenges. One notable example is Airbus's recent decision to postpone the development of its hydrogen-powered commercial aircraft, which was originally targeted for the mid-2030s. This delay is largely due to slower-than-expected advancements in the necessary technologies, such as hydrogen storage, fuel cell efficiency, and the infrastructure required to support hydrogen-powered flight. These technical hurdles highlight the complexity of transitioning away from conventional jet fuels. While the promise of zero-emission flight remains strong, overcoming these obstacles will require continued research, investment, and collaboration across the industry. The path to sustainable aviation is ambitious, but progress in alternative propulsion systems is likely to be gradual as new solutions are tested and refined. Policy and regulatory decisions play a crucial role in shaping the path toward aviation decarbonization. For example, the recent order from the U.S. Energy Secretary to prioritize energy production over net zero emissions goals signals a shift in national priorities. This change could impact the availability and affordability of sustainable aviation fuels, potentially slowing the industry's progress toward reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Regulatory support is often essential for scaling up new technologies and incentivizing investment in cleaner alternatives. Without strong policy backing, airlines and manufacturers may face greater challenges in meeting ambitious climate targets. Ultimately, the direction set by policymakers can either accelerate or hinder the aviation sector's transition to more sustainable practices. The aviation industry has made significant strides toward achieving net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050, with major organizations and companies committing to ambitious targets. Recent advancements include increased production of sustainable aviation fuels and the development of more energy-efficient aircraft designs. However, scaling up sustainable fuel production remains a major challenge, as current output still represents a small fraction of overall fuel needs. Technological hurdles, such as delays in hydrogen-powered aircraft, also highlight the complexity of transitioning to alternative propulsion systems. Policy decisions, like shifting priorities in energy production, can further impact the pace of progress. Despite these challenges, ongoing innovation and coordinated efforts across the sector offer hope for a cleaner, more sustainable future in air travel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest stories.